Welcome to India. The oldest city in this country goes by 3 names: Kashi, Banaras, and Varanasi. It's in the state of Uttar Pradesh and on the banks of the Ganges River, Ganga. This is considered one of the holiest cities in the world and has been a cultural center for thousands of years. Our tour guide in Banaras is an accomplished PhD student.
Hi, namaste. I'm Shweta Kumari.
She's also
Oh no,
Okay.
Now Vijay. I'm so sorry.
a good friend of ours for the last 5 years. Together, we are going to eat,
Now that she's had one, she's confident.
pray, and fall in love with this ancient city. Starting with the river that runs through it.
So Ganges is the holiest river of India. So it starts from Himalayas. It is said that when a person take a holy dip in the Ganges, he or she, they purify their soul and it helps them in their salvation.
Making this area a famous pilgrimage destination. It is spiritually significant to several religions, including Buddhism and especially Hinduism.
It is said that Lord Shiva established this city. So these are the river banks which are also called ghats. So every ghat has its own significance.
We're going to Lahiri Mahasha's house.
There are a number of spiritual places, like there is Lahadi Mahashay's place. So these great saints have chosen Banaras as the place to disseminate the wisdom and love and the path to salvation to mankind. So this is the city of Banaras.
After sunset and before sunrise, priests can be seen standing on raised platforms, performing Arti. In its simplest form, it's an offering of love and devotion to God. These rituals take place along the banks of the Ganges, in front of dozens of visitors or thousands of locals. The most well-known ceremony is near the Vishwanath temple. From a gathering of boats, we floated on the Ganges and watched as offerings of incense and fire were raised to the sky.
Fire is something that purifies everything. So it is a kind of veneration to God. One more thing about Banaras, the street food of Banaras are amazing.
Our foodie tour started early with dessert, jalebi. It's made kind of like a funnel cake, but after it's fried, it takes a warm bath in a sugar syrup. So it's sweet, crunchy, and gooey all at once.
Anybody will enjoy that.
Our next item is golgappe. It's a hollow, crispy ball filled with savory lentils and potato, and then topped with a sweet, watery chutney of tamarind and mint.
You have to eat it within seconds and then it just bursts in your mouth and the blast of flavors.
Eating just one made our mouths so full, we had to rely on hand signals to communicate. This means delicious.
My mouth is watering when I'm telling you about Golgappa, so it is like that.
Our next stop, via rickshaw.
We went to a chaat shop.
At the center of that cooktop is the base of my favorite item.
They make potato patties and they fry it in ghee and they put lentils and tamarind, yogurt. It will be a bit spicy, a little sweet, sour, and everything will be there.
Our second dessert we took to go, completing our taste test of Banaras' street foods, while also navigating Banaras' streets. We're heading to the fanciest store in town to learn about sarees.
How important is a sari to an Indian woman?
A sari is connected to the soul of Indian women. It has been in our tradition for thousands of years.
Banaras is known for its sari fabrics, specifically Banarsi silk. The largest distributor of pure Banarsi silk just opened a new retail store. It's called Shanti Banaras.
So every time given a choice, I would always choose a sari over any outfit in the world.
Priyanka Shah. Her family owns Shanti Banaras, and they've been selling saris for 70 years.
There are a lot of women, including my mother, who wear only saris. And even the modern girls, they prefer to wearing it in festivals and occasions, ceremonies, everywhere.
For every occasion, there is a different sari that we have, right?
A sari is one piece of unstitched cloth. Some fabrics are for functional garments to wear every day, while others are heirlooms passed down through generations. This sari is hand-woven with real silver. It can take up to 6 months to weave it, and it costs almost $3,000. From weddings to workplace, we saw it all when we were invited into Shanti Banaras's workshop. Surrounded by countless colors and textures, we put Shweta to work as a model of this beautifully embroidered ensemble. For me, seeing the intricate details was a gift. For Shweta, it meant even more.
It was mesmerizing. Silk saris, and especially the Banarsi silk, is very dear to me and a lot of women.
Which is why we knew she needed one of her own. Giving her the overwhelming task of picking just one, with the help of the owners who are standing on each side of Peter. This is her sari. She did it. Beautiful. Before we left, the Shanti Banaras team gave us silk stoles, filling us with gratitude and wrapping up our trip. Our getaway to the holiest city in India was a feast for the senses and fuel for the spirit. Thanks to our tour guide,
Yay, Sweta!
who helped us explore the ancient city of Banaras.